Hi friends, welcome back. And today we are going to discussing about how to handle for static web table using our Water Ruby. Okay, basically in Selenium and all we are going to take rows count first and columns count, and then we are using for loops and we are validating. And sometimes if you do that index position also we are going to do right exact file value where it is there, and then we are going to updating, right? The similar format we are also going to do here, little bit different. Okay, first we are verifying uh exact position, index position. Okay, and then we are going to print complete table, and then we are going to use for some condition. Okay, these are the three conditions we are going to verifying this particular video. For this I'm going to choosing this particular website. Okay, and then I'm going to coming to here, we are going to use for our file import sections, and then browser initialization and the URLs, maximize the window. Okay, now up to here is done, and then I'm going to take for my complete table. Okay, if I inspect this one, okay, my table, this one. Okay, name attribute is there, and then I'm going to take as a table. Okay, my variable is a table, and using for browser dot a table, and then I'm going to use for name attribute, and then my name. Okay, which is the my table name, it is there, that particular name we are going to take. Okay, first of all we need to verify a specific index position of value, right? Verify table value, verify first row and first cell value. Okay, now I'm going to use for first value, right? Now cell value is equal to, sorry, equal to a table index position is 1, sorry, and then we are going to use for 0 position 1, and then I'm using for text. Okay, what it will do, this is the first one. Basically the index position of the array will start from the 0 0 0. If you mention this book name will comes, instead of book name I'm going to verify, sorry, first row 0 position of this particular value. Okay, now if you go ahead and print this one, and then if you mention this particular value, it will come and settle. Okay, now if I not require this as well, now I'm going to run this one. Okay, now I'm running. See, my first case got passed. See, first row, first cell, column value, learn selenium. Okay, we are able to print and we can able to done. Okay, now I'm going to use for second case, that is print all rows and columns values. Okay, for this we need to use the table dot rows. Okay, and then we are going to use for each, and then we need to use for row, and then we need to print. Okay, for rows we have for each cell value, right? For this also again we need to do for loop. Okay, and then I'm going to use for here the row which we have the, if you get that first row, then first row, and inside that cells. Okay, and then we need to use for each loop, and then we need to put it here. Okay, cell value. Okay, that cell value we are going to print. Okay, now after that I'm going to end my entire things. Okay, now I'm going to run again. We'll see for all the cell values here now. Oh, 1 minute. Charging this. Now you can see all the values it is printed here. Okay. Now we are able to print all the table values. Now I want to use some condition based for loop. Okay. I need to check some condition, and there wherever it is my some name it is presented, that specific name I need to print it. Okay. Now I'm going to use here. If you use here, there is one more thing cycle. Oops. Okay. And verify specific cell value using condition. Okay. Now I'm going to use this, not the specific cell value, verify cell value using condition base. Okay. Now here for each loop is common, and once it is getting from the row, and I can able to use that this particular value. And here is basically indexed based value, which is the index is coming that index position cell value. But if you use this one, right, what will happen? The specific cell value only we can able to verify. Now again, I'm going to use for this particular row concept, okay, cell concept, okay. Instead of this, again, I will go ahead here, row dot as cells dot each, and I'm going to use here. Then I'm going to get the cell text, okay. Now each cell text I'm going to get that cell text dot text is equal to Selenium WebDriver. Then I need to make it as a pass, and then I need to verify as a assertion, okay. Now here instead of Selenium, I'm going to use for Amanda. Okay, this name I'm going to take. Okay, now I saved. Now I'm going to run. This is basically a condition based. For each loop we are rotating, and the same time we are going to use some condition. Wherever my value is matched, then I need to make it as a pass. Now see, my test case got found. Okay, here found the cell with the value. Okay, cell with value we are mentioned here, right? That particular cell is presented, and then we are going to closing all the things. Okay, like this, these all the things we can able to do. And also we have in this particular website, we have static table and dynamic table. Okay, pagination. Okay, this dynamic table is basically whenever you refresh the page, automatically the values will be changed. Okay, values every time it will be a change. Okay, you can able to try this one as well. Okay, see now CP loaded of Chrome process, this is a one. Okay, this Chrome and the value, whether this particular value, whether it will be a matched or not. Now you can see again in the refreshed. Okay, now you can see the Chrome process value become 0.1, previous 0.5, now 0.1. These particular cases whether I can able to validate or not. Okay, this is the dynamic table, keep on changes. Okay, and now pagination is there. Okay, you can able to take the pagination values, and then you need to use that, and you can click for checkbox. Okay, we can able to do this as well and upcoming session. Okay, thank you for watching, and please do subscribe and share to your friends and colleagues. Thank you.